Hi, my name is Jan Radcliffe, and I wrote the course Healthwise 101. Welcome aboard. Hope you enjoy the course. It's kind of a self-exploratory course. We'll be talking about a lot of different things. I want to really focus in on the issue of carbohydrates and sugar. That will be the main focus throughout the whole entire course. Yet we're going to touch down on a lot of other things. We'll talk about blood pressure, diabetes, seasonal affective disorder, exercise, those types of things. I also want everybody to come away with knowing how to calculate your glycemic index. During the course, there'll be a number of discussions that I'd like you to participate in. They're pretty self-explanatory. They are a little bit more in-depth maybe than some of the discussions that you've done in the past. You are required to comment on someone else's post, and hopefully you will be able to come up with something really good. Be creative, I guess, is what I'm asking, because your discussions are going to be a little different than what you've traditionally done in the past. You won't be able to look at your neighbor and say, hey, you wrote this, so I'm just going to kind of, copy off of there. You will actually have some type of an assignment tied in with these discussions. So I got a little sneaky there. There are a number of assignments. In the first one, you're going to need to be on your feet, ready to go, because it involves putting together a log, or kind of like a template log, or a blog, whichever one you want to use, and that will be your little diary throughout the semester of how you have incorporated what you've learned and how you are using it within your own life, hopefully. There's also going to be some final presentations that you'll need to do towards the end of the semester. You may use your blog or your log at the end, and I suggest that you do. There's a 5 or 6 page paper. Part of that paper will include a piece about carbohydrates and sugar. I want that in there, regardless of what else goes in there. That little piece, even if it's a paragraph, has to be in there. But I hope you'll learn enough about sugar along the way that you'll be able to do a little bit more. But you can incorporate all the other genres of health, nutrition, wellness, fitness, whatever you want in it. But you will have to use pieces from what you learned during the course, of course. There are some articles that I'd like you to read along the way. There is a health blog. It's called How to Get to the Bottom of the Sugar Bowl. That is a compulsory blog. You will need that because it will go with a lot of the questions that you'll have to answer in the discovery quizzes. The discovery quizzes are worth 30 points. So I suggest that you do read that blog and consider the books. There's 2, one called Food Politics and the other How People Learn. I would like you to not so much read them cover to cover, but cursory, at least read through them, just so you understand a little bit about what they're about and how they can help you with your health and how they can help you with learning. Setting the environment and the stage on how you're going to learn is really, really important. If you have questions, I will put up a learning discovery blog, not a blog, excuse me, discussion, where you'll be able to come in and ask general questions throughout the course. I do not expect you to be a hands-on website developer. If you want to put your blog right within the template of the canvas, that's fine. If you want to build one outside of there and you do have those skills, that's fine too. I'm not going to grade you on how colorful your blog is, but what the content of your blog involves. That's all. So don't be worried about that. At the end of the semester, like I said, there is a final paper, 5 to 6 pages. I expect it to be double-spaced APA format. You will have a rubrics that I will grade you upon, so look at that rubrics. That's really important. And let's get busy and start exploring. Thanks.